So you had a couple of injuries in college, and I think because of that, I want to go up to draft day 2017. You're probably a second round talent that makes it all the way to the fourth round. So you're selected by the Bears. I mean, can you still kind of close your eyes and remember what it felt like the moment an NFL team called your name?
Yeah, it's actually a funny story. I was just sharing the story with them beautiful ladies right there at the table. I actually was asleep.
You were asleep?
I was asleep. I was hurt. I was off the injury, so I was kind of frustrated. All right, I knew I wasn't going in the first round. Second round maybe. At least I'm like, I know I'm gonna go third round. Didn't go those 2 days. So I'm like, you know what? I'm not watching the draft. I'm just sleep through it. And I actually woke up to the phone call. I woke up as soon as the phone stopped ringing. I called back. It goes to the Bears answering machine. I'm like, oh, it's the Bears. Before I can call back again, they called me. Ron paced them, Coach Fox at the time. Yeah, he told me, yeah, you've been selected. So I go in and tell my mom. I tell her, she say, huh? I'm like, yeah. She said, really? She jumps up like, really? You should be more excited. I was I was asleep. And so that's really what happened.
So I envisioned this big party with family and friends, and no, you were sleeping.
Yeah, I mean the first day, thinking I was gonna go, second round or third round, we had a party. So it was kind of frustrating, kind of embarrassing. I'm like, oh man, I got all my friends, my family over here. And then when everybody heard it, everybody rushed over to the house. And we celebrated that day.
So going in the fourth round, I mean, was it? And again, that was basically because of a couple of injuries. You had an ACL, you had a broken leg, and some NFL teams are just going to cross guys off. They're worried about the medicals. And I remember thinking at the time, wow, the Bears in the fourth round got Eddie Jackson, and he's really talented, and he's super athletic, and he's a ball hawk, and that's what they need. And if he stays healthy, it's going to work, and it's worked. But did it aggravate you? Does it still motivate you a little bit to know that 111 players went before you?
Most definitely. It was aggravating, but at the same time, I talked to my dad, and he told me, you gonna show him. You gonna show him, baby boy. Just show him what you made of. We know what you can do. And I looked at guys like Tom Brady, Antonio Brown, guys like that, Aaron Rodgers, guys like that who went late, and you see all the success they're having. So I just put that in the back of my head. And if you see on my Instagram, still to this day, I have underdog and faith. I kept faith in God through the injury, and I felt like everything was gonna work out. And just keep working like an underdog, keep proving people wrong, and it works now.
When did you know that the Bears did like you? I mean, did you kind of have a sense that they could call you?
Yeah, when I actually came on a visit here, and I was talking to Mr. Pace, Ryan Pace, and he asked me, he was like, how many interceptions did you have? I'm like, 1. He was like, how many touchdowns? I was like, 1. And he looked, how long was I? Like 50-some yards. And he was crazy, but how many touchdowns do you have in total? I was like, 4. 4 touchdowns, and I played punt return.
Right.
Yeah. So.
Yeah. Do you feel like are those stressful moments, or that you feel like you're really being evaluated and analyzed when you go on those meetings?
So the visits, no. Combine.
Yeah.
That's when you're under pressure. You go to room to room to room to room. Some coaches be in there sitting in the back with the lights off, trying to intimidate you.
Yeah.
I went to I think it was Cleveland Browns coach.
Yeah.
They D-coordinated. He off in the side, lights real dim in the room. I'm like,
and you're like, wait, you're Cleveland. You suck. I can't remember who they changed coaches so often. I'm trying to think who was the coach in 17. I don't know. I'd have to look. It's like
Hugh Jackson.
Oh, it might have been Hugh Jackson. That sounds like something Hugh Jackson would have been doing, actually.